In the name of the moon, I'll beat your ass.
Is that going to be the new intro now?
Maybe. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Anyways, my friends, welcome back.
Wait, did you say you eat the moon, I'll beat your ass?
No, I said in the name of the moon, I'll beat your ass.
In the name of the moon. Okay. I guess that's the new intro. Okay. Yeah, welcome back to Ace Attorney, I guess. New intro,
last
new case trial,
new game.
Everything. I don't fucking know.
So last time we did the investigation and got completely fucking scarred for life on that. Jesus Christ, I hated that.
Creepy. That was really creepy, and that was.
Yeah.
Whew,
I really hope we never see those sprites ever again. Yeah. Anyways, this time we're gonna do the trial, and apparently, Von Karma is the prosecutor.
Yay.
Let's do this.
We also got Pearly last episode, and I like Pearly. June 21st, 9:48 a.m., District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3. What? Prosecutor Von Karma? You mean... No, I heard it's his successor this time. Successor?
So Edgeworth?
No,
I don't know.
I think it was mentioned that it was his son or something. Like
his child.
At the age of 13, he became a prosecutor. Manfred Von Karma was a really sinister man. He pulled all sorts of nasty tricks, all so he could win. He was a man obsessed with the word perfection. He had a perfect record for 40 long years. Who knows what sorts of dirty tricks he used to get each of those guilty verdicts. And now, his successor. I wonder what kind of person they will turn out to be. It's no good. Pearly! Oh shit. You showed up! Thanks for coming all this way.
I'm just really worried about you.
Hey, where's your mother? Didn't you two come together?
Mother's watching over the trainees. She said they have training for 2 days straight with no breaks.
Huh? Then you came all by yourself?
Yep, I snuck out of the manor and followed a map.
Don't tell me you walked all the way here.
Of course not. I ran.
That's... I can't... Oh, my. If it takes 2 hours by train... Oh, man. Pearly, what about the train?
Huh? What's a tray-in?
Oh my god, this fucking... I give up. Same Phoenix. I give up.
It's time, isn't it?
Oh my gosh. I'm really scared. What if Von Karma tries to do something with me?
Like corner me in a room.
Well, in that case, we file another lawsuit and we do another trial.
Yay!
At least I know Mr. Edgeworth would be nicer to me than Von Karma.
Please shut the fuck up, Maya. Mr. Edgeworth? Who's that?
Oh my god. Nick's rival. Well, he's also a friend.
Objection!
I still remember him. As though I'd only seen him yesterday.
Objection!
Every trial was a scorchingly fierce battle until the very end.
Objection! Objection!
What the fuck? It was always back and forth with them, but when you're rivals for life... Maya! Please don't mention that name ever again. Huh? But why, Nick? I'm sorry, Maya. I forgot you don't know. He's gone, and he's not coming back. What? Oh, wait a second. What's that supposed to mean?
Court will commence shortly. Please proceed into the courtroom.
Oh, that felt weird. Oh, sorry, hold on.
Are you
Let's
drinking?
Go. I drank some water. Hold on. Okay, viewers, have you ever held your breath while drinking water? Don't do it, because I just did that. I did that subconsciously, alright? I took a deep breath in, and I was drinking water. I drank, and I held my breath, I swallowed, I put it down, I exhaled, and then all of a sudden, I was just like, whoa. Don't do it. Jesus Christ. Okay. Let's go. That's not the time to talk about that anyway. Nick?
Let's go, bitch!
I'm really giggly today. God, Pearlie's my new favorite character. June 21st, 10 a.m. District Court Courtroom number 2. Oh, God. I don't like the look of this bitch.
Court is now in session for the trial of Maya Fey. Are the prosecution and defense prepared?
What is with this kid?
Mr. Wright, are you prepared?
Huh? Yes, Your Honor. Why does he always seem mad at me?
Mr. Phoenix Wright. You must be a little shocked because I'm a woman, correct?
Hold on, so she's the famed successor to Prosecutor Von Karma?
I am Franziska Von Karma, the prodigy.
I see.
I gave up a promising career in Germany and came to this country for one sole reason. Revenge.
What in the hell? Does this bitch have a whip? What? Okay, revenge? What? Okay. Is this about her father, my friend? Oh wait, first of all, before we continue on, I just want to say, I've missed this game. I hope this game never changes. Because what I just saw is 100% pure, unadulterated, raw Ace Attorney. Alright? And I want it to stay that way. First of all, there's a little kid who ran the equivalent of 2 hours by train to get to a fucking trial for Miss Stigmaya, all by herself, mind you, by following a map, and this motherfucker prosecutor, who's apparently Von Karma's famed successor, has a fucking orange whip that she's probably going to whip me with. And I have spiky hair, so if this game ever changes, then Hellhole and Hellfire and all the fiery dumpster particles will be all that this franchise ever gets from now on.
Anyways, now that we're done with that little rant. Line.
Is this about her father, Manfred von Karma?
If it's something of a personal nature, I'm sure you can... Oh, I'm talking.
Oh my god. Wow. Alright. I'm talking. What the hell?
If you interrupt again, my whip will do the speaking for me.
Please speak with your mouth like a normal person. I beg of you. Ow!
Make no mistake, I will defeat you. Prepare to go down, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Prosecutor Von Karma, your opening statement, please. Those of Von Karma blood only have one fate, and that is perfection. The defendant, Maya Fey, will find no escape from her guilt on my watch. Very well. What is the defense's position?
Your Honor.
Does the defense wish to enter a plea of not guilty?
Yes.
Foolish fool who foolishly dreams of foolish dreams. 10 minutes. I give the defense 10 minutes before it changes its plea. That's right. I'll have you running for the justified self-defense plea in no time.
Justified self-defense? They usually reserve for when a person unintentionally kills in defense of himself. We could very easily make a solid case that it was self-defense, but... The defense stands by the plea of not guilty, Your Honor. Because the plea justified self-defense is to say you did kill someone.
Okay, so if you don't know what justified self-defense is basically you killed someone, but it wasn't intentional. You didn't have the intent to kill, and you would get a lighter sentence. That is basically what justified self-defense is.
Yeah, I think it's like... I think... Is it along the lines of, like, second-degree murder?
That I am not sure.
Because I don't know, because I think second-degree murder is intentional and unintentional, and first degree is intentional.
Maybe, I don't know.
So let's see, first degree premeditated murder, second degree not murder, no intent to cause death is third degree. So
Okay.
So yeah, justified self-defense is along the lines of third-degree murder.
Okay. How foolish. If that's how you want to play it, Mr. Phoenix Wright, then I shall now call the first witness.
She's her father. Like father, like daughter, I suppose.
Witness, your name and occupation? Yes, sir. My name is Dick Gumshoe. I'm a detective at the local precinct. Get to the point already. Explain to the court the details of this murder. Yes, sir. If everyone would please take a look at this photograph. I mean map. Now,
Ooh, new music.
this is a new one. This is called Trick and Logic, I believe.
Yeah, the first one was all like, I remember, like, the first music was
Yeah.
doom 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 doom.
Yeah. The channeling chamber has no windows and the door was locked shut. At the time of the murder, only the victim and the defendant were in that room. What were they doing in there? They were channeling a spirit, sir. Channeling a spirit?
That's quite a look of disbelief there, Your Honor.
Ahem. Anyway, a few minutes after the channeling started, gunshots were heard coming from the inside of the room. A few of the witnesses broke down the door and rushed to the room. Ah, and that's when they found the victim already dead, correct? I believe this is one of the most open and shut cases I have ever presided over.
Floor plans added to the court record.
A diagram of the channeling chamber. So, how was the victim killed? I was about to get to that. Stop wasting my time, then.
Witness testimony, cause of death.
The direct cause of death was a pistol shot to the forehead, sir. The shot was fired from point-blank range. But before the victim was shot, sir, he was stabbed in the chest. The wound was very severe, but not enough to cause instantaneous death. The murderer used the pistol to finish the victim off after the stabbing. So the victim was stabbed before being shot. This is the victim's autopsy report, sir.
Autopsy report added to the court record.
After being stabbed in the chest, he was shot in the forehead at point-blank range. The court accepts it into evidence, Mr. Wright. You may question the witness. All right. We have to press all of the statements.
All right.
All right. Press.
The murder weapon, Detective Gumshoe. Whose pistol was it?
It was the victim's.
The victim? Now, why would he have...
Objection!
Why would he have a pistol? Who cares? The point that you are missing is whose fingerprints are on that pistol. If you're not already paying attention to that, then I suggest you start. Fingerprints? There were fingerprints? Along with the victims, the defendant, Maya's face, were also on the grip, sir. So the defendant's fingerprints were left on the murder weapon?
Right, just before we move on, I just want to say, so, we know, I think we all know that Maya is innocent, right? Because...
Yeah.
Because she was channeling Mimi Mo, or whatever her name was.
Mimi Miney.
Mimi Miney, yeah. Eenie Miney's sister. So, Mimi's spirit was channeled through Maya, and Mimi's spirit killed Dr. Gray. And so, technically, it wasn't Maya. It was indirectly... Dr. Gray was indirectly killed by Mimi Miney's spirit. But now we have to prove that, because I think it was established that most people don't believe in the whole channeling thing. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
Anyway. I walked right into her hands here. There. The shot was fired from point range. Point blank, huh? So about how far away is that?
It's anywhere between 12 to 20 inches away.
And how do you know he was shot at point blank?
Tisk, tisk, tisk. Mr. Phoenix, right? I grow tired of the foolish foolery of the foolish fools in this foolish country.
Jeez, you really like the word foolish. Excusez-moi?
Gunpowder burn.
Gunpowder burn?
When something is shot from point blank, a burn area is left around the bullet hole. Gunpowder exploding is what makes a bullet fire, and that gets real hot, pal. And there was definitely some gunpowder burns left on the victim's forehead.
Wow, can we do that? Live and learn, I guess.
Live and learn!
No! But before the victim was shot, sir, okay. Stabbed. And what was he stabbed with? With a fucking ruler, bitch.
A fruit knife.
He was shot.
Wait, there's...
Stab with a fucking ruler, you dumbass.
So there's actually an Ace Attorney fan game that actually explains that how somebody could have been killed with a ruler.
Are you serious?
I'm not joking.
Oh my god.
A fruit knife.
Honestly, that was not intentional. That was third degree. A fruit knife. Wow.
I see. And whose knife was it? It looks like it belonged to the face, sir. And of course, my face fingerprints are all over it. All over it, huh?
You arcade. This does not look good.
What will you do now, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
Oh, go whip yourself with that whip of yours, bitch. How severe was the wound?
If it had been half an inch more to the right, it would have hit the victim's heart. After a stab like that, it's impossible to fight back, let alone stand.
His testimony makes it sound like Maya had stabbed him with the intent to kill. Are you sure he was stabbed first, then shot?
Yep, sure as sure can be. One look at the wounds and you'd come to the same conclusion too, pal. A fool who is a fool only listens to the foolish options of other foolish fools. A pistol shot to the forehead at point blank is certainly enough to kill instantly. Does it matter, then, which was first? Think a little more before you open that big mouth of yours, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
I hate this bitch. What a pain.
That's enough. We have clearly established how the victim was murdered. I brought the 2 murder weapons with me today. Very well. The court accepts them into evidence.
Pistol added to the court record.
Murder weapon was Gray's. 2 shots fired. Bears Maya's and Gray's fingerprints.
2 shots fired. Knife added to the court record.
Murder weapon, a small fruit knife, belongs to the Fays, bears Maya's fingerprints. The date and time of death was Juneteenth at 3:15 p.m. Eyewitnesses claim to have heard 2 gunshots at this time. And 2 murder weapons, both with the defendant's fingerprints on them, huh? This does seem like an open and shut case. Naturally.
This is going from bad to worse. As if the summary just now wasn't oversimplifying things to the extreme.
Your Honor, feel free to slam that little gavel of yours. After all, there is no room left for doubt, is there? That is quite true, Mr. Wright.
Yes?
Even in the face of all of this, do you still wish to plead not guilty? It's the opinion of this court that if you do not adjust your plea, you stand to lose. See, just as I promised, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You won't change your plea unless you would change your plea in less than 10 minutes. What will you do, Mr. Wright? Will you change to justified self-defense? Because now would be the time to do so.
No.
This is your chance.
It's a huge decision. I better think this through all the way. Plead
Nope.
not guilty. If we plead justify self-defense, we will basically be confessing to murder. After the trial, Maya's life would be ruined. She'd be labeled as a murderer. I can't let that happen. Your Honor.
You reached a conclusion, Mr. Wright.
The defense will not change its plea. We will accept nothing short of complete acquittal. Ow, little bitch.
You have sealed your fate, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Detective. Yes, sir. Present the final proportion of your testimony. The final strike. Yes, sir. Now see here, proceedings are run by... Eek! Oh, yes, of course. Go ahead, detective, and give your testimony.
My God, this
I think the
bitch.
court would like to hear about the other piece of incriminating evidence.
Your Honor, more like your submissiveness. Bitch. Incriminating evidence.
Sorry, pal, but there's an even more incriminating piece of evidence. This is the costume the defendant was wearing. As you can see, it's covered in blood. The defendant attacked and killed a person who, without a doubt, was not fighting back. So this is the costume. There certainly is evidence of a back spray of blood in this. This piece directly links Maya Fey to the crime, sir. I see. The court accepts this into evidence.
Maya's costume added to the court record.
Clothes Maya was wearing at the time of the murder. There are blood splatters all on it. Okay, so about this costume. This was actually changed in the anime. In the anime, she was actually wearing a white gown, and she was actually wearing a tiara during this.
What?
Yeah, it actually does change in the games from the anime.
Okay. Well, that's stupid, but I digress.
And I'm gonna be honest, I actually like the anime one more than the game one, where it's just her regular costume. So.
Well, yeah.
Right, Mr. Wright.
Maya's fingerprints on both. Maya's fingerprints on both murder weapons and blood splatters on her clothes. Sorry, I'm yawning because I'm like, ugh. Could the situation get any worse?
Ha! What's wrong? You seem to be at a loss. I think this is the last piece of testimony the prosecution should have to offer. Feel free to sulk off with your tail between your legs, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Please stop calling me by my full name. It's disturbing.
Mr. Phrygian Phoenix 251 Wright.
God damn. That's actually a nickname. It's actually Phrygian Phoenix 3625.
Hold it!
Damn it. There's blood on the costume.
Lab results show it is the victim's blood. So there is blood from the victim on the defendant's clothes.
Definitely not good. So, were there any other clues you can glean from this piece of evidence?
Well... If you must change the topic, then the good detective here must testify again. But too bad. Not enough time. Let's move on. Ah, yes, Ms. Von Karma is perfectly correct.
Now even the judge is on her side. If I bite off more than I can chew here, what should I do? Press further. Always press. Mia taught me that. Why is Ms. Von Karma suddenly putting up resistance? There must be a reason as to why she suddenly threw out an objection like that. There must be something about this costume.
Wait a minute, what is that?
What?
On the sleeve? Is that a hole?
That is a hole. You just have to look harder. That is a hole.
Mr. Wright, Miss Von Karma's logic is perfect. There is no way for you to poke a hole in it.
Well, I know what. There's a hole in something, alright. Looks like my time is up, so about the costume, there's one little thing. Your Honor. Actually, there is something very wrong with this piece of evidence.
What? What are you talking about, pal? Where is this problem you are talking about?
I've come this far. There's no turning back now. The problem I have with this piece of evidence is here, on this sleeve.
Oh, hold on. What is this?
Take that! I ask the court to please look at the sleeve of this costume.
The sleeve? There's a tiny hole here. A hole? But that wasn't in the report. Hold on. What's this around the hole? It smells faintly of gunpowder. And cum! Gunpowder? And cum? No one ever told me. A hole that smells of gunpowder and cum.
Stop with the gunpowder and cum. It looks like I found the hole I was looking for.
Yeah, just let me stick my dick in there.
Your Honor, the only logical conclusion you can make is that this must be a bullet hole.
It must be the glory hole.
The a-hole.
Order, order, order. This is a grave matter indeed. It's best if we correct the court record first before anything else.
Maya's costume updated in the court record.
Clothes Maya was wearing during the time of the murder. Press the check button for details. Sorry about that. I guess we messed up, sir.
Is she actually smiling? What else is she hiding?
Pull yourself together, detective. That tiny hole doesn't change a thing. It's the strength of the evidence still holds. Continue with the testimony. That just now was a fluke. Nothing more.
Objection!
How can you say something like that? This is a huge oversight.
While I agree it is a mistake on the part of the police, what Prosecutor Von Karma said has been true. The evidence still stands. If you do not find a more definitive problem with this evidence, then...
No way.
Detective Gumshoe, please continue with your testimony. Yes, sir. The defendant attacked and killed a person who was a... Wait a minute. What the fuck do you mean he wasn't?
He wasn't
fighting back.
Clear hole.
Objection!
Detective Penis Gumshoe.
Yes? Having you calling me by my full name is kind of a weird feeling.
You said that my client, a person who without a doubt was not fighting back.
Yeah, I did.
Then what, may I ask, is the bullet hole you police overlook supposed to mean?
What does it mean?
I'll tell you what it means.
It's that you're a bitch.
Damn it, I was going to say that. It means that the victim had fired off a shot. Is this what it means to not fight back?
You're right. It seems you are correct. If the victim had tried to shoot the defendant, then this would change everything.
Alright, the wind seems to be shifting.
Ha!
What is with that "are you finished yet" laugh?
Are you finished yet, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Miss Von Karma? It seems that Maya Fey was shot at by the victim. However, that is only grounds enough to support a justified self-defense plea. That is correct. But I'm sure you remember, Your Honor, what the defense clearly said. They rejected justified self-defense and pleaded not guilty. Now that you... Why, that's right! Which means the defense has yet to prove anything at all.
No.
Well, yes, that's true.
Ugh.
Furthermore, just the fact that there is a bullet hole in the costume is not enough to substantiate even a plea of justified self-defense. Huh? How so? Ah! Don't just stand there! Hurry up and tell the court what transpired that day. With the new information we acquired added in, of course. Huh? You mean by myself? You wanted me to put together the scenario all by myself? Ah. Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
What transpired?
During the channeling, the defendant saw her chance to stab the victim in the chest. Of course, the victim used the last of his strength to fight back, sir. While the two were fighting, the victim took out his gun. The victim took a shot, but because they were too close, he missed. The defendant then picked up on the opening, took the victim's gun, and ended it. This scenario you've put together does make sense. Yes, sir. Well, Mr. Wright?
On the surface, it does seem to make sense. However, I won't give up that easily.
Please refrain from glaring at me like that. Now then, your cross-examination, please. The victim took a shot, but because they were too close, he missed. Wait a minute. Is there...
Should get the details.
There's no gunpowder burn.
No, but they said it smelled like gunpowder.
Yeah, if they were fighting too close, then... And if he fired the shot, wouldn't there be like a very dark circle around him? Around like the costume itself, if they were fighting up close.
Right. Wait. What was the testimony?
The victim took a shot, but because they were too close, he missed.
He wasn't close at all. Because if he was close, then yeah, as you said, there'd be a dark circle, but there's no circle. It's just a hole.
Yeah.
So
the costume?
Yeah. Present it.
Objection!
Perfect. Missing the tiny hole on this costume will be the prosecution's undoing.
Eh? What do you mean?
Jesus. This little hole has actually created a huge hole in your testimony.
Explain yourself, Mr. Wright.
You said the two of them were fighting when the victim fired his gun at point blank. If that were true, then where is the gunpowder burn on this costume?
Gunpowder burn?
This is what you testified earlier. When something is shot from point blank, a burn area is left around the bullet hole.
Oh.
But there is not a single trace of gunpowder burn on this costume.
That's a very good point. And what exactly does this mean?
It means that when the shot was fired, they were standing apart from each other.
Objection!
I'm disappointed, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You think you can punch a hole in my logic with that? With wishy-washy thinking like that, anyone can explain anything away.
Then I implore you to disprove my line of thinking.
Let's see. In the middle of their fight, the victim pushed the defendant away. And it was then, when they were separated, that he fired. How was that?
Objection!
As if that was even possible. According to testimony, the wound from the stabbing was very severe. The victim would not have had the strength to push the defendant very far after that.
Well, then
Now
that's
you're
right.
nervous.
The defendant must have pushed the victim away. After stabbing him, she must have put some space between the doctor and herself. And then, while she was preparing to strike again, the doctor took his shot. There, that should satisfy even you. That does make an awful lot of sense.
Nope.
What do you think, Mr. Wright?
No. I must be careful. I can't afford to make a mistake here. No, because... Wait, so then how would the victim get the gun?
Yeah. Something doesn't make sense.
There is a fatal flaw in her argument, Your Honor.
Fatal? Flaw? Oh, very interesting. I would love to see where this flaw is. Show me something that contradicts my explanation.
There has to be a snag in her explanation somewhere. She put some distance between them before rushing to make the final blow. And when she was about to strike, the doctor took a shot. There must be a piece of evidence that contradicts this line of thinking.
What do we do? What do we present?
Go to the pistol. I want to see what it says.
Murder weapon was Gray's, 2 shots fired, bears Maya and Gray's fingerprints.
Okay, go to the knife.
Murder weapon, a small fruit knife, belonged to the phase, bears Maya's fingerprints.
Go to the autopsy report. I want to see what it says.
Stabbed in the chest, then shot at point blank. Gunpowder residue around the bullet hole.
What was the testimony?
Hold on.
It was...
I'm looking this up.
Okay.
The defendant pushed the victim. Hold on. I'm gonna look up the thing for this. Reunion and turn about 2-1 script. Okay. Here we go. There has to be a snag in her explanation somewhere. She put some distance between them before rushing to make the final blow. Then, and when she was about to strike, the doctor took his shot.
Wait, can you read that again?
Okay. She put some distance between them before rushing to make the final blow. And when she was about to strike, the doctor took his shot.
Okay.
Hmm.
With the knife.
Do we just present the knife then? Do we just present the knife, I guess?
Go back to the autopsy report. I want to see what that says again. Because
Stabbed in chest, then shot at point blank, gunpowder residue around the bullet hole.
but can you pistol? Can you go to the
Murder weapon was Gray's, 2 shots fired, bears Maya's and Grace prints.
knife?
Murder weapon, a small fruit knife, belonged to the phase, bears Maya's fingerprints. Hmm.
Go to profiles.
Okay, Dr. Gray, murdered during a channeling. The defendant was arrested on suspicion. Mia Fey, deceased. Dick Gumshoe, Pearl Fey, Morgan Fey, Eeny Miny, Mimi Miny, Lotta Hart, Franziska. She's 18?
Well, she was a prodigy at 13, so that makes sense. Anyway,
Would it just be the pistol then? I don't know. I mean, I would imagine it would be the pistol.
try it.
Pistol.
Take a look at this.
Why are you showing this to me, pal?
Prosecutor Von Karma's explanation and this piece of evidence.
Do not contradict. Looks like you need to use your brain a little more, pal.
Being much of a gumshoe of all people is so embarrassing.
Come on, hurry up and get to that thinking cap on.
Okay, so
There has to be. She put some distance between them before rushing to make the final blow.
okay, so she put some
And-
distance.
And when she
Before.
was about to strike, the doctor took his shot.
With what?
There must be a piece of evidence that contradicts this line of thinking.
The knife?
I don't know. Fuck it, folding screen. I don't know.
Oh, I know. This is a piece of
Wait a
evidence.
minute, that was right?
Wait, what? I don't even know what it said.
Wait, hold on.
Wait!
Hold
the
on.
bullet hole! There's a bullet hole! Wait! About 8 inches off the ground. There's a small hole that looks like a bullet hole.
My dumb ass.
Oh my lord. Okay.
Here.
This is a piece of evidence that destroys your logic.
What is that? A folding screen?
I would like to point to the court's attention the hole in this folding screen.
Ah!
It looks like you are already know what I'm talking about.
Who? Where? What?
Why?
Mr.
Bob?
Wright, your explanation, please.
These two really that clueless. The bullet went through the defendant's sleeve first, then the folding screen. It passed through at a height of approximately 8 inches off the ground, which means when the shot was fired, the defendant, was not getting ready to strike. She was actually squatting low to the ground.
Order! Order! This changes everything.
Please look at this diagram of the crime scene. The victim, Dr. Gray, was here when he fired the shot. And the bullet hit this folding screen. It hit at this location about 8 inches off the ground. At this time, the defendant was in this area.
She must have been over here.
Yeah, in line.
Like over here.
Like near, like right there, or no, not there. Like on
Like right
the,
here?
Somewhere around
Like
there.
right
yeah.
here?
Yeah, somewhere in line with the victim and the bullet hole. Somewhere around here.
Hmm?
Uh-oh, the judge's face is scrunched like he just smelled some serious bad breath.
What?
That is, dude, I don't know. Is this another one of those where you have to be exact?
Wait, I just realized I forgot to brush this morning. Excuse me while I freshen up.
Sure.
In the meantime, I want you to think things through again, Mr. Wright. That wasn't right.
Of course. Whoops.
So it's done for now. At this time, she was here. Are we seriously going with the fact that she was literally, like, right next to here? Are we seriously going with that fact?
Somewhere around here.
What?
So...
What's done is done. What? Just... What? Okay. Like... How in the fuck? Oh!
Where? Where was... Oh.
I was fucking dumb!
So we're standing near the folding screen. Okay. Well, we're both stupid.
Wait a second! We know the defendant was close to the ground based on the height of the bullet, but how can you gauge the distance from that? Isn't it possible that the defendant was standing much closer to the victim?
That's impossible.
But why?
Because I said so, bitch. You of all people should know the answer to that question, Miss Von Karma. If she were shot from somewhere closer, there would be gunpowder burns present. However, there is nothing of the sort around the bullet hole of this costume.
Ah! Curse you, Mr. Phoenix Wright, you... I believe it has now been proven that the defendant was standing a ways from the victim when she was shot at. But do you think this has changed the defendant's situation? It changes everything.
Yeah, it changes a lot. Honestly, Your Honor, this changes everything. The prosecution has claimed that the defendant was aiming to kill by stabbing. If that were true, delivering the final strike with the knife would be ideal. However, where and what was the defendant doing at that time?
Squatting all the way by the folding screen?
Sounds so stupid. Exactly. Doing that dumb shit. If Maya Fey was the real murderer, why would she be by the folding screen instead of preparing to strike?
Ugh. Upon further consideration, it does make very little sense. Yeah, I figured there had to be a reason.
Figuring things out and proving the logic behind everything is your job.
Oof.
Alright, with this, the rest of the trial should be in the And I fucking hate this. Last radius of disaster.
You are such a smart man, Mr. Phoenix Wright. To think that you've been able to take a completely hopeless case to this point. Now I know why Papa had a tough time with you. You amuse me.
Ugh, of all things to inherit, why did it have to be that smarmy smile?
Detective, how dare you damage my perfect logic? Oh, how is this my fault? You could start by repairing your standing by first removing the 3-strand goatee.
Damn.
Oh, and rest assured, your punishment will come later. Punishment? Well then, Your Honor, I think I've had all I could take of this detective's face. I think it's time to call in the next witness.
There's another one. Next witness. It's gotta be Lada.
Very well. The court will take a 5-minute recess. After we reconvene, we will hear from this next witness.
Alright, well, I guess we're continuing. We're finishing this trial.
Yeah, this next one is really short.
Okay, good. June 21st, 11:37 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number 3. Phew, that was a close one. I know you were giving your all to defend me, but I could feel the death penalty hanging in the air. I felt like I was pretty close to dying myself.
But you were wonderful out there. You listened carefully, made theories, and tricked everyone into believing you.
Thanks. Wait, tricked?
That must be the lawyer's secret technique, am I right?
Damn, she's smart. By the way, is the next witness who I think it is? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Lada Hart. Oh, guess there's no escaping her, huh? Remember, Nick, you promised you'd save me. If you lose, me and my sister's ghost will come after you and haunt you.
Fuck you!
God damn!
Your sister? Are you talking about Mystic Mia?
Oh, she had a nickname too? Fuck me. Yeah, do you remember her, Pearly?
No, she's dead!
My sister was a super good lawyer. She was also Nick's teacher.
Oh, I didn't know that. Well, she was a bitch to me anyway. She'd give me candy before bedtime.
Well, I feel like that's something she would do. June 21st, 11:43 a.m. District Court Order number 2.
Court will now reconvene. Now, the first order of... Oh, I don't want to hear it, old man. After I call my witness, sit there quietly and watch like a good little boy. Yes, sir.
You're submissive.
Damn, I want to be the submissive one in the relationship. I don't know about you. Bring in the photographer who witnessed the channeling. This is a public execution, bitch.
This is agonizing.
Witness, your name and occupation, if you would, please.
Hey, Phoenix, how you doing? Just fine. Sorry about this. Didn't exactly have a choice, you know. Yosa!
Name and occupation.
I declare, what in tarnation? Hey, Judge! This here is violence against my fair self.
That's fine. Judge really said, fuck you, deal with it.
Overruled, bit. That's fine. That ain't fine. That's a whip. Yeah.
There's no need for foolish outcries from foolishly foolish fools. Just hurry up and testify about what happened on the day of the murder.
I haven't even gotten to say my name and job yet. The name's Lada Hart, paranormal photographer, and I'm here to testify.
Now, let's all be one big happy family, okay?
Fuck you, your submissiveness. Witness's account. Only the doc and the defendant went into the channeling chamber. We were waiting outside the door, and then bang! We hear this gunshot. Mr. Lawyer there broke the door down, and we rushed into the room. Inside was the dead victim and the defendant waving a pistol around. I swear, other than those two, there was no one else in the room.
Because I'm eating.
Do 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 do.
And did you take a picture of the scene right after the murder took place?
Right, of course. Excuse me? Reckon, of course, is short for you reckon? Of course I did. Ah!
Does it look like I care? Just hurry up and show your picture to the court.
The moment of truth. What will be in that picture? Picture. Let's see here. This here's the picture.
God damn, she got a fat ass!
Oh my
Hmm. It would certainly seem that only the defendant and the victim were in that room.
Lotta's photo added to the court record.
A picture taken at this murder scene. Are you ready, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
To kill you? No. It will clear all doubt about Maya through this cross-examination. Just watch me. I don't want to watch it, to be honest. I witnessed his account. I don't know what's going on anymore.
We gotta press all the statements.
Was it really only those two that went in?
Objection!
What are you blabbering about? You were there too, were you not?
You are king. None.
Why don't you answer that for yourself? Was it really just the two of them?
Yes, Dr. Gray and Maya were the only two that went into the room.
But hold on, we can't have the defense testifying against his own client.
Anyway, folks, only the two of them went into the jailing chamber. You hear?
You knew that from the very beginning, didn't you? Witness, continue.
Was it really a gunshot?
Objection!
Yes, it was, you idiot.
Are you insane? You must have heard it as well. Why don't you testify for the court, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Was it really a gunshot?
Are we just gonna do this for the entire thing? Yes, I think it was something that sounded like a gunshot.
And why are we here listening to the defense testify?
Oh my god. And the world's become just a little crueler. I heard a gunshot a long time ago, so I know. And I tell you, that was a gunshot I heard. Now, this is where the story heats up. Did we really rush into the... So let me get this straight. This, Mr. Lawyer there, bro. I swear, sometimes I feel
Fucking game.
I feel like Phoenix Wright has like 0 brain cells.
He has dementia.
You should really get that checked. Anyway, so let me get this straight. This Mr. Lawyer there broke the door down.
Honestly, Mr. Phoenix Wright, why don't you tell us what happened then?
Yes, Miss Von Karma, I broke down the door. Sorry. Why does this feel like an inquisition? Because you're an idiot. No need for apologizing. That was great. You're a real man.
Really? That's something I would have liked to see.
What? The judge is smiling rather openly. I'll take that as a good sign.
And what did you see once you broke in?
Are you sure it was the defendant, Maya Fey? Sure, I'm sure. seems awful confident in her testimony. Press harder! Lada, please, think back to the day one more time. What you getting at? Remember what you said when we broke into the room? Oh god, creepiness.
Murdered. Clit.
No! Lada, at a time like this... Times like this are perfect for snapping up shots. But anyway, what's going on here? This gal, is she... Maya? When you saw the murderer at that time, you couldn't even tell if it was Maya Fey or not, am I correct? Well, you see... Post 28!
Order, Miss Hart, you are here to present accurate testimony.
Yeah, sorry. Good, this shifts things back to my side.
For a defense lawyer, your defense is terribly lacking, Mr. Phoenix Fright.
Factorial?
Think back to when those two entered the channeling chamber.
When they entered...
One of those people that entered the chamber was Maya Fey, correct?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it was Maya that went in.
It looks like we've come to a collective conclusion. The person in this picture is most certainly Maya Fey.
No,
Exactly.
Rats, and I'm trapped like one. Again.
Hold it!
Are you absolutely certain of that? Sure am, but that old witch chased us right out of the room, so... Oh, wait, does she mean Morgan Fey? But there was no one else in there, and you know it. The channeling chamber was very dark, almost pitch black. Is there really no one else in there? What about...
Behind the holding screen.
Behind it, yeah. What about behind the folding screen? Did you check back there? Rick Given! What in the... Rick Given, you know, you reckon that's a gift. It took me a good... I took me a good look around the room once. There ain't no way anyone was hanging out behind that folding screen.
If I may have a word with you, Miss Hart.
What? You got a problem?
Rec given. I mean, I'm having a little difficulty in understanding you. If you would stop saying such things as rec given, I would... Now then, Mr. Phoenix Wright, do you see a problem with the testimony or don't you?
Hard. Just as I thought, there's nothing wrong with her testimony. I was with her, so I know she's telling the truth.
Enough! It seems that there are no issues with Miss Hart's testimony. At the time of the crime, only two people were in the channeling chamber. The victim, Dr. Turner Gray, and the defendant, Maya Fey. The face of the defendant cannot be verified in this picture. However, if we think about the circumstances, it would have to have been the defendant.
What am I going to do? If I just let this go?
What is it, Mr. Wright? You look as if you have something to say.
If I make one wrong move, I'm going to have the judge against me. Is there anything I can present that would prove it's not Maya in that photo?
I don't think we can. Because we can't see the front of her. Because if it was the front of her, we would be able to see all of the features on like the costume, including the bullet hole, including the blood, including her face. We cannot see that at the moment. We cannot present anything.
I'm seeing what we... let's see.
Here, hold on. I will pull up the photo.
Pull up the photo. I need to see this photo.
Yeah, like there's... I don't think we can even present anything.
Trying to look for something.
Are you trying to look for the bullet hole?
Wait a minute.
What?
So earlier in the trial, we established that Maya was next to the folding screen when the first shot was fired. And now look where she's standing. Well, does not have anything to do. Does that, well... Yeah,
it probably doesn't. It probably doesn't have anything to do with that, because this is after the incident. She was over by the folding screen during the incident.
But then why the hell would she be all the way over here afterwards? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like, do you want to try the folding screen?
Try the folding screen. If that doesn't work, then I have no idea. Yeah, present evidence.
Okay.
Your Honor.
Mr. Wright.
It is possible that the person in this photo is not the defendant.
What? Do you know what you are proposing?
Yeah, that's just plain fool talk. Thanks, guys. Your show of support was just great. Bitch.
Now then, Mr. Wright, please show the court some proof. Prove to the court that the person in the photo is not Maya Fey. Folding screen.
Here's your proof.
Objection!
Fuck. Is there a problem?
Oh no,
Damn it.
not I am. Oh no. I thought. Oh no. I thought I would work on my inflections. Just wondering what an objection with a twist of "you're wrong" sounds like. Mr. Wright, I'm sorry, but I don't follow your logic.
Shit.
Give up. Well, Mr. Wright?
Nothing, Your Honor.
That's very smart of you, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You really should give up on trying to prove this is not Maya Fey.
I didn't say anything about giving up. I just don't have the right piece of evidence to prove my argument.
Enough.
That's it. That's all I could do.
I think it is quite obvious to the court that a verdict of not guilty is possible. Jesus fucking Christ, I'm having a stroke! I told you. Totally 100% impossible. Miss Von Karma, do you have any further questions for this witness? Having established the defendant's guilt, further questioning won't be needed. What about the defense? No further questions, I presume? Phoenix. Phoenix, you can't make that kind of face. A lawyer is someone who smiles, no matter how bad it gets.
Mia.
Oh my goodness! Boba! I guess I made it just in time, wouldn't you say?
Pearls.
Her clothes are a bit small. Oh god, my vagina's showing. Anyway, what are you waiting for, Phoenix? Let's go.
But how? She's already taken away every advantage.
The advantage is still in your hand. Think carefully, one more time, about what you saw in the channeling chamber. Do you remember what you told me yesterday?
Dr. Gray.
Lit. I was murdered.
What?
Clit.
Lana, at a time like this, times like this are perfect for snapping up shots.
See, there's one final piece to this puzzle.
Yeah?
Question Lotto one more time, Phoenix. I don't know if she's doing it unconsciously or on purpose, but she's not testifying truthfully. Now then, this court would like to end the cross-examination period.
Please wait, your submissiveness. I mean, your honor. The defense would like to request that the witness testify one more time.
Overruled, bitch!
Come on.
I'm afraid you're too late, Mr. Wright. The cross-examination has already ended. Furthermore, any unrelated question— it's fine. I'll allow another testimony. Avant Karma's case is perfect. Absolutely flawless. And what better time than to see it than this for you to see that. But, I mean, I have some place I must go after this. I need to have sex with my wife. All right, I'll allow it. Miss Hart, hurry up and give us another testimony.
Well, heck, what am I supposed to talk about? Please tell us once more what happened when you burst into the channeling chamber.
She busted in the channeling chamber. I'm bussing.
Oh my gosh. Okay, you got it.
See, you got through to the judge somehow, right?
Well, actually, it was one Karma's whip that got through to him. Oh my lordy. When we broke into that room, all I could focus on was Maya. I was kind of scared of the dead body, so I didn't take a good look at it. I'm really bad when it comes to blood and ghosts and stuff. But I still managed to pull my camera on Maya and take a shot.
Nothing sounds different from before.
Some parts of her testimony were very vague. I should press her on those sections.
Struggle all you like as you taste the bitterness of your defeat. Well, amuse me with your useless questions, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I'm waiting.
Yeah, taste the bitterness of the dick when you start sucking it after you lose, bitch.
There was one statement in particular. But I still managed to point at my camera and take a shot. What?
Two, right? Two, Rit? Two what? Two shots. You took 2 shots of whiskey.
But only one has been submitted as evidence.
Miss Hart, where's the other picture you've been withholding? Post 28. No, you got it all wrong. It's not me. I didn't mean anything bad. I know I can be a little mean, but I ain't evil. Well, at least she knows herself.
And why have you not shown this other picture to the court yet?
Well, ain't it obvious that prosecutor woman told me to shut my trap about it. What? Von Karma.
Miss Von Karma, you're hiding critical evidence.
Unforgivable, Von Karma. Suppressing evidence like this. You're as bad as your father.
Confront her.
Your Honor, the defense asked that Prosecutor Von Karma be held in contempt of court.
Well, yes. Me? In contempt of court? You can't be serious.
But you hid evidence from the court. On purpose. That's not fair.
Phoenix, are you a lawyer or a school child?
I'm so angry I lost my composure.
Miss Von Karma, would you care to explain yourself to this court? I thought this picture was not important, and thus felt no need to submit it. And admit it, that's all.
How could you think?
The pictures were more or less the same, so why bother with the second? I mean, it's just so much more trouble than it's worth for me to submit this as evidence.
More trouble than it's worth? How can you say that?
If you want to see it that badly, I'll submit it.
Last photo 2 added to the court record.
A picture taken at the scene of the murder.
Okay, so...
Oh! Hello!
Ooh, boobies.
So the first thing I actually notice is that there's no bullet hole right here.
Bullet hole.
What the fuck is this picture? There's no bullet hole right here, so...
Those eyes...
Well, we found our contradiction, guys. Pack it up.
Alright, that's the end of the episode. We figured it out.
We figured it out. It was someone else. Goodbye. No, I'm kidding. Please don't go. It's obviously the second picture the witness took that day at the scene of the crime. Well, it's a little off-center, but that's what you get for being a nervous fucker. I think the important point here is the person in this picture. This most definitely is not Maya Fey. She has 2 giant honkers, and Maya Fey is a slim-chested bitch.
So why the hell is that?
What is the meaning of this?
This might be the break I was looking for. Now, should I or should I not insist that the person in this picture is not Maya? Is not Maya? Your Honor, can you plainly see the person in the picture is not Maya Fey?
Yes, I see that. It's not just her face. Her whole body has taken on a different appearance, including her chest.
There's only one conclusion that can be drawn then. That somehow this other person snuck in and traded places with the defendant.
Order! Well, yes, I believe you are correct, Mr. Wright. The person who was inside the channeling chamber was not Maya Fey.
Mia, we did it.
You're too soft.
Huh?
You're softer than Aunt Morgan's strawberry desserts, Phoenix. Take a look at Prosecutor Von Karma's face.
Ah, fuck off. She's smiling?
I think you would better continue to worry, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Miss Von Karma, what do you mean by that? Your Honor, I would like for you to take a look at this picture. This was taken yesterday at the detention center's visitors room. This is Mr. Phoenix Wright and the defendant, Maya Fey, during his visit. Maya Fey? But Isn't that a totally different woman? Her chest is larger. She looks this way because she is obviously in the middle of channeling a spirit. It's unbelievable that she can... Yet, it is the truth. When Maya Fey is in that state, she physically changes into the person that she's calling. Miss Von Karma, a word if I may.
Mia.
Taking pictures of someone during a private visit is illegal. Surely you must know that picture can't be submitted as evidence. Obviously, I know this picture is illegal, but I never intended to submit it as evidence in the first place.
What is she?
From the moment I showed this picture to the court, this case became all mine. After all, this image has now been forever burned into the judge's mind, one way or another.
I don't even have a single witty line.
It looks like we've been had. I don't claim to understand this, and I still cannot believe it, but she got giant honkers. Are you saying that this person is the defendant, Maya Fey?
If I give up here, the trial will end. But if I slip up and say something wrong, it will cost me. If I say something wrong, it will cost me. Is there any way I can prove that the person in the picture is not Maya?
I can prove it.
Your Honor.
Oh, the fire has returned to your eyes, I see.
This picture. Within this picture lies a critical contradiction to all the testimony up until now.
A contradiction? So you think you've spotted a problem with this picture, then earn your keep. Why don't you point out exactly what is so strange in this picture to the court?
The sleeve. No bullet hole.
Take that!
Please direct your attention here.
To the sleeve? But there isn't anything odd about it.
And that is exactly what is so odd. Something that should be there is suddenly missing.
Should be there? Ah!
There was a bullet hole in the sleeve of the defendant's costume. If that's the case, then it should be in this picture as well.
Miss Von Karma, you intended to hide this valuable piece of evidence? You will most certainly be assigned a penalty for this.
Alright, this should do some major damage to our argument.
Don't celebrate yet.
You like to bring down the mood, don't you?
Take a good look at Miss Von Karma's face again.
Of course, she's smiling. Yay. Oh, she's got that condescending bitch face plastered all over that motherfucker. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Bro,
Tisk,
look,
tisk.
viewers, I am so tired and I don't like this bitch.
Tisk, tisk. Jumping the gun again, I see. Your Honor. I would like to extend an apology on behalf of those incompetent fools. What do you mean? And what incompetent fools? If those fools down at the precinct hadn't missed the bullet hole, I would have gotten a report about it. As I didn't, I could not have known that this very picture was of any value to this case. I see.
She's lying through her teeth, I know it. That woman knew everything. The bullet hole, the picture, everything.
But you can't prove that. Franziska Von Karma's idea of a perfect case is quite fascinating, don't you think? Your Honor, you need not worry. If you must assign a penalty, I'll personally make sure that detective gets what's coming to him. I'm sure there will be a great gnashing of teeth at his next salary discussion.
Poor gumshoe.
In any case, this is a very big problem. When the defendant was taken into custody, her costume had a bullet hole in its sleeve. However, from this photo, it would appear that right after the shooting, there was none. The judge is confused by all this strange twist of events. This is your chance, Phoenix. Load all you've got into this one shot, alright?
Got it. Watch this, Maya.
Watch this, bitch.
Your Honor. There's only one logical explanation for the contradiction.
This picture is fake, the bullet hole was made later, the shooter is someone else.
The shooter is...
Yeah, it would need to be someone else.
It would have to be someone else. The defendant's sleeve had a bullet hole in it. However, this person's clearly does not. There can be only one explanation. The person who shot Dr. Gray was not the defendant, but a different person altogether.
What? Order! If order is not restored, I will suspend this fucking trial. Ow!
Ah, why me?
The defense's argument is a complete mess.
A complete mess. I fail to see how. Please enlighten us.
Hey, witness!
Ah, what the heck? Is there any way to ask a gal a favor?
Be quiet, you! You were the one who said it was only the two of them when you entered the room.
Well, you know.
If you were lying, I swear that my whip will be the last thing you see.
Look, sis, you're looking mighty scary, so why don't we say
You're on your period.
Why? I swear, I wasn't lying or nothing. There wasn't anyone else in there, honest.
You see? Now riddle me this, Mr. Phoenix Bright. Where did the defendant vanish to? And where did this other woman appear from?
Lately all I want to do is cry.
Well, if the person in this picture is not the defendant, then this poses two very big questions. First, where did the defendant vanish to? And second, where did this bitch come from? That's right! Now hurry up and answer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Come on, you can't fall apart here, Phoenix Wright.
I can't believe that even me is calling me by my full name. But, I mean, how am I supposed to prove something like this?
Had enough yet, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Or do you think you have enough in you to turn things around even now?
To turn things around? That's right. You would say always turn things around and change your perspective.
Phoenix?
So where did this intruder appear, and where did Maya disappear to? I need to look at this situation from a different angle. Let's see. What if before we broke in, the third person was already in the room? And what if Maya had left that room somehow? I can prove that either one of those conditions were true.
Mr. Wright, let's see what you've come up with.
I think what happened before we forced our way into the channeling chamber is...
A third person had entered, Maya left the room, something I can't explain yet.
Maya... no.
Wait a minute, hold on. An old steel... The key!
Wait, yeah, the key. Pearl!
She must have left the room.
Yeah, wait, no, she did. Maya had left the channeling chamber at some point. And the defense can prove this.
Oh, how how a foolish fool makes a foolish face while dreaming foolishly foolish dreams. Maya Fey was being looked after by her aunt, Morgan Fey. The chances of her leaving the crime scene are lower than that detective's salary. Anyway, let's see some evidence. Prove that from the time of the murder until the time of the arrest, the defendant had left the room. Black key, bitches!
Miss Hart, do you remember this key? Well, I've seen it. Hey, that's the channeling chamber key, right? Before the channeling started, Maya locked the door from inside with that.
The defendant herself locked the door?
Yeah, that's why we all couldn't get the door open. That key's the only one of its kind, after all.
Oh, one of a kind, you say? Wait, Mr. Phoenix right.
Yes, looks like she's catching on.
I'm afraid to ask, but why is that key currently in your possession? Huh? What do you mean?
If Maya Fey locked herself in, then the key should have been with her.
Yes, agreed.
However, she did not have the key at the time of her arrest. Of her arrest. Ah, well, ain't that
Of her harassment. Of her harassment.
Yeah, of her harassment. Yeah. So how come you're holding it? I got this as a present from a certain little girl. And that little girl was nowhere near the crime scene at the time.
That's preposterous!
This means that Maya Fey must have left the room. If she had not, then I would not be holding this key you see before you.
No! It seems we have come to an impasse. This picture has clearly captured the face of the murderer. However, is this person the defendant or not? The defense is arguing that this person is not the defendant. Furthermore, as the proof, this key has been submitted as evidence. Miss Von Karma, how can this be? At this point in time, a verdict on the defendant's guilt is not possible. My perfect case. How is there a flaw in my perfect case? Don't think you've won just yet, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I'm a prodigy. I never lost a case. And I don't intend on losing here in this courtroom to a fool like you. I don't care what I have to do. I will get my guilty verdict. That's enough. If you would like to continue, do so in the lobby. Court will reconvene tomorrow at 10 a.m. That is all. Court is adjourned.
June 21st, 1:32 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3. Wow! That was you, Pearly? You summoned my sis?
Yes, I felt I had no choice.
Great going, Pearly. I knew you were special. Hey, Nick, did you know?
You're a bitch!
Oh, yeah. It's not like anyone else there could have done that. Nick! I know you were trying really hard and all, but I really don't remember ever leaving that room.
And I don't think that a third person could have gone into that room.
Yeah. Well, at least we have until tomorrow to figure things out. Like what happened in that room, for instance. Yeah, I'm counting on you.
I envy the two of you.
Oh, by the way, Nick, do you think you could take Pearly back home for me? Sure. Alright, Pearls, you ready to go buy some tickets?
Huh? A tick cat?
Poor thing, so sheltered.
Oh my god. Protect her at all costs.
A ticket. I love Pearl.
Yes, we are going to save.
Alright, I am done.
Oh, man. Okay, we're done. All right.
Okay. Alright, that is it. Oh my lord. So, okay, bye!
Bye.